The big story we're tracking at 12, the Sheila Dixit government's era may be history now, but the CAG in its latest report has attributed losses to the tune of 6,000 crores to the exchequer during her tenure as Delhi's chief minister. The Comptroller and Auditor General of India claims thousands of crores were wasted in the financial year that ended on March 31st, 2013. The CAG report points out irregularities and lack of financial transparency in a number of Delhi government departments. Pointing out irregularities and lack of financial transparency, the CAG states how massive losses were incurred because of bad decisions. Here's a look at a few of those allegations. In healthcare, the CAG finds enough reasons to worry. While hospitals lack basic safety measures, 220 crore rupees went down the drain during Sheila's regime. While industries incurred losses close to 400 crores, 68 crore rupees went to waste in the power, tourism and transport allocation sector. The CAG has slammed Sheila Dixit's government for wasting 232 crores in social welfare schemes, losses amounting to 19 crores in education and 80 crores in the PWD department are also said to have been wasted. The CAG report finds that basic amenities and facilities such as drinking water, sanitation, drainage and sewage along with the electric fittings were absent or of substandard quality when it came to expenditure by the Delhi government. Massive losses to the tune of 3,029 crores have been attributed to the urban development projects in Delhi. The CAG report says that DUSIB failed to discharge its duties to make Delhi a slum-free zone. Revenue losses stand at another 2,014 crores, all amounting to a total loss of 6,000 crores to the exchequer. Irregularities observed under the Delhi Urban Shelter Improvement Board of the DTC have also been reported, along with Transport Department, Irrigation and Flood Control. Municipal Corporation of Delhi, the Delhi State Industrial and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited and gaps have also been found in the health sector. The CAG also flagged Indraprastha Power Generation Company for acting in a way that led to giving undue benefit to discoms. Let's get an word from our correspondent Aditi Anantnarayanan, who is joining us live from the national capital. Aditi, the CAG saying that 6,000 crores were lost to the exchequer because of bad decisions made by the Sheila Dixit government. This is something that's likely to hit headlines, especially with Delhi staring at fresh elections.
Absolutely. In fact, this report of the CAG was tabled in the parliament yesterday, Simi. And as you rightly said, now that the amount that the CAG's report has pointed out, it's a 6,000 crore rupees loss that the CAG report has pointed out for as far as the Delhi government is concerned. This was under the Sheila Dixit regime. Definitely, the BJP has got a major reason at this point of time in the upcoming Delhi elections to lash out against the Congress party. Earlier as well, there were reports that the Congress isn't doing very well as far as the national capital is concerned, and now this report coming out, definitely it will end up in having a political whirlpool of sorts. Clear in Delhi, there are three major parties, whether we talk about the BJP, the Aam Aadmi Party, and the Congress. And with the national capital already in a confused state as far as the government is concerned, clearly the BJP, Simi, has enough reasons now to blame the Sheila Dixit government and to blame the central leadership of the Congress for this humongous loss that was incurred under the Sheila Dixit regime.
Right, Aditi, and if we look at some of these things that have been pointed out by the CAG, 68 crore rupees going to waste in power, tourism and transport allocation, 232 crores in social welfare schemes, 19 crores in education. The Congress, of course, likely to contest these allegations and say that they actually helped in improvement as well.
Absolutely. In fact, we spoke to a few BJP leaders off camera, Simi, and they're of the opinion that now that such a report has come out, it will be imperative for the Congress party and for the Sheila Dixit government to actually come out and give a clarification as to how was it possible for Sheila Dixit to incur such huge losses. And clearly, these are not just losses in the urban development sector, there are losses in the power sector. Power is one of the key issues that were raised even by Arvind Kejriwal when he had formed the government only for 49 days. And this was even raised raised by the BJP government. Clearly, it is not only power, it is not urban development, it is also got crucial sectors such as education and the healthcare department, which again the BJP had been pointing out for the past 1 year that there were some scams, there were some loopholes in the working of the education and the healthcare sector. Clearly, the BJP now has a reason to lash out at the Congress party, and it will be very challenging for the Congress and for Sheila Dixit government, the former Sheila Dixit government, to actually come out with a clarification as to how this 6,000 crore loss was actually incurred under her government.
Absolutely. The CAG's latest report likely to provide more ammunition to the opposition against the Congress party. Thanks so much, Aditi, for those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more.